Hey moms, welcome back to Penny Calling Penny. Today we are diving into a topic that every mom can relate to groceries. I think we've all been there, looking at the total at checkout and wondering, how did I spend so much? Groceries are one of those expenses we can't avoid. But there's good news. You can save big without switching to bland, boring meals your family won't touch. In this episode, we'll talk about the biggest grocery shopping mistakes most moms make and how to avoid them. Budget friendly tips to shop smart and still keep your family's favorite foods on the table. Practical hacks to cut costs even after you leave the store. Let's get started and take control of that grocery budget. So, first of all, why groceries are a budget buster? Before we dive into saving strategies, let's talk about why groceries can be so expensive. How many times have you gone to the store for just milk and eggs but somehow walked out with a cart full of snacks and stuff you didn't even need? Happens to the best of us. And if you don't have a plan, like a meal idea or a shopping list, it's so easy to overspend because everything just looks good in the moment. Then there's sticking to the same brands out of habit, even when there are cheaper options that are just as good. Oh, and those pre-cut veggies or individually packed snacks. They are super convenient, but wow, do they add up so fast? If any of this sounds familiar, stick around. I've got some easy tips to help you save without feeling like you're missing out. Here's the thing. Small changes can make a huge difference. If you feel like your grocery bill is out of control, you're not alone. But we are going to fix that. Next is the most important thing, grocery mistakes to avoid. Alright, here are some common mistakes we moms make at the grocery store and how to avoid them. One common mistake is that we shop without a list or a meal plan. It almost guarantees you'll spend more than you need to. Instead, take 10 minutes before you head out to plan your meals for the week and write a shopping list. A little prep goes a long way. Second, not checking sales or coupons. Ever realize you could have gotten something cheaper after you've already paid full price? Same. To avoid that, just spend a couple of minutes checking apps like Ibotta, Swagbucks, Rakuten, or skimming store flyers before shopping. The savings add up fast. Third is shopping hungry. Shopping while you're hungry is basically a recipe for a cart full of snacks you didn't need. Here's the hack. Eat a snack before you head out. You'll shop smarter. And probably skip that family size bag of chips. Trust me, it's my favorite. But still, smart shopping strategies. Now let's get to the fun part. Saving money without sacrificing what your family loves. First of all, you have to master meal planning. Before you start meal planning or grocery shopping, take a quick look of what you already have in your pantry, fridge, and freezer. You'd be surprised how many meals you can pull together with what's already there. Next, plan meals around those ingredients and include versatile staples like rice, beans, or pasta. Things that can stretch across multiple meals. And here's a bonus tip. Try adding 1 or 2 meatless meals each week, like a veggie stir fry or pasta primavera. It's delicious, easy, and saves you money. You have to shop sales strategically. Plan your meals around what's on sale instead of sticking strictly to recipes. A little flexibility can go a long way for your budget. Embrace store brands. Store brands are often just as good as name brands, and the best part, they are way cheaper. If your family loves mac and cheese, for example, try the store version next time. You might be surprised it's just as tasty and saves you money. Alright, so here are the hacks to save even after you leave the store. Your grocery savings don't have to end at checkout. Here are some hacks to stretch your dollars even further. My favorite is batch cooking. Batch cooking is a total game changer. Cook larger portion of meals like soups, stews, or casseroles and freeze the leftovers. It's a huge time saver for busy weeks and it saves you money too. No need to buy takeout or extra ingredients when you've already got meals ready to go. DIY snacks and meals. DIY snacks and meals can really help stretch your budget. Instead of buying pricey pre-packaged snacks, make your own. For example, buy a big bag of popcorn kernels and season them yourself. Way cheaper than those microwave bags. And then there is fun family involvement. Saving on groceries doesn't have to be a solo mission. Get the whole family involved. Let the kids help you out with meal planning. It can be such a fun family activity. Ask them to pick one meal for the week. They'll love being involved. While you're at the store, teach them to compare prices. Not only does it help save money, It's also a great way to sneak in a little math lesson. Saving money can actually bring your family closer as everyone works towards the same goal. Alright, now it's your turn. I want you to try just one of the tips from today's episode on your next shopping trip. Maybe it's meal planning, buying in bulk, or just making a list, whatever feels most doable for you. And if you have a grocery saving hack that works wonders for your family, share it with me in the comments below. I would love to feature your ideas in a future episode. That's it for today, moms. Remember, saving money on groceries doesn't have to mean sacrificing the foods your family loves. It's about being intentional and creative. Next week, we are diving into the exciting world of side hustles and how you can make extra money on your terms. See you then and happy saving. Cheers.